Hey y'all, this is Marley K. Hope everybody is doing well. Got a story that I want to share with you from NottinghamPost.com. And it is about a rise in flesh eating vulva infections. If you don't know what a vulva is, it is the outside lips of the vagina. It's very interesting that we're having all of these things pop up at one time, allegedly. But I want to talk about it because I know, when people are locked down, they tend to do all kinds of stuff. And not only that, but we just need to be aware of what could possibly be used as a bioweapon in um, this great reset. Let's call it what it is. And got no time to be playing around with these people. Okay, so necrotizing fasciitis is a rare life-threatening infection that can appear anywhere skin or tissue is breached, including genitalia. Now, to me, this is not a huge issue because necrotizing fasciitis is a thing in warm waters. When I lived in Florida, a lot of people would come and visit, and because of the warm waters and whatever is in the waters, I don't know if it's because of the fertilizer or whatever, people would develop this. Sometimes they would get it from being playing in the sand. Kids would get it and it would eat, they would have to have their leg and arm amputated sometimes, just all kinds of weird stuff. But anyway, um, these infections allegedly are on the rise. This story came out on April 19th, 2025. And again, shout out to Only Pamela for sharing this story with me. I was like, ooh, they're doing stuff to our genitalia now. Ooh. They want you to have babies, but they also want you to not have babies. It's crazy. Anyway, leading UK doctors have sounded the alarm over an increase in severe flesh-eating infections that carry a significant risk of death. In a recent report, medical professionals highlighted concerns about necrotizing fasciitis, commonly referred to as flesh-eating disease. This rare but dangerous infection can occur when bacteria enter the body through a wound. It can manifest on any part of the body where skin or tissue is compromised, including genital areas, and requires immediate hospital treatment. The medical team from Shrewsbury and Telford Hospital Trust wrote in BMJ case reports that necrotizing fasciitis is an uncommon and rapidly progressing surgical emergency. So that's interesting because I've never heard of it being any place outside of warm waters, like in the global south. So I know in Florida, never really heard of it in the Caribbean, but when I lived in Florida, we didn't get a whole lot of news about this. It was mostly a West Coast issue, Southwest, West Coast of Florida issue, not the East Coast. And it was due to warm water. So I don't know how this thing is suddenly in the UK where it's cold and damp. But anyway, they are urging fellow gynecologists to be vigilant due to an alarming uptick in cases within their facilities, reports the Mirror. Necrotizing fasciitis can develop when a wound, whether from surgery or something minor like a cut or scrape or insect bite, becomes infected. Individuals with diabetes or compromised immune systems may face higher risk of contracting necrotizing fasciitis. So again, another reason why you need to be taking vitamins outside, getting your vitamin C, making sure your internal system is good. Make sure your skin and your external stuff is good. You got to make sure you're good. Health is wealth. You can't fight the adversary when you're doggone broke down. So, no matter what we're going through, we got to make sure that we stay on a good frequency. We got to, go outside and be grounded. We have to eat well as best we can, whatever our money lets us do, but try to eat a lot of fresh, you know, um, vegetables, herbs, and different types of things that will uh, boost your immunity to all sorts of things. Being sick a lot is not good. Also, like I said, having diabetes and other health issues can also greatly impact your health and wellness. So it says symptoms can escalate swiftly, sometimes within hours or over several days, and if the bacteria invade the bloodstream, it can trigger sepsis. Initial symptoms include severe pain or numbness near the wound, which may disproportionately exceed expectations for such an injury. Other signs to watch for include swelling around the affected area and flu-like symptoms encompassing fever, headaches, and fatigue. Advanced systems may encompass vomiting, diarrhea, disorientation, and the appearance of black, purple, or gray blotches and blisters on the skin, which can be less noticeable on darker skin tones. So they're talking about us. So if you're going to be out here all willy-nilly, which I pray you're not being out here all willy-nilly sexually active with people, you better look before you bump uglies. If you're not married, it's all the more reason to be set apart and to leave folks alone, because people got all kinds of stuff going on with them now. And you never know where people go. You never know who people are involved with. We live in a highly sexually promiscuous society now. So, if you are dabbling on the wild side, you could be taking a chance with your life or with some of your body parts. So, I don't know how true this is, but I want to share this story because it was shared with me. I think it's very important because we live in a time where bioweapons are being unleashed on us all the time, and we don't know when or if we'll come in contact with them. But the more we know, the more we can look out for. You can't worry about any of it, but you can be aware. Again, if you are dealing with somebody who is promiscuous and also somebody who is, has a compromised immune system, you might want to think twice